All right, here's the first one. We're going. Here you go. What do you want to do here? Let's take a look at her. A little bit, 125. 125, 120 here, 115 here, 10, $1 here. Now 102 and a hand, 102 and a half, half hand, 105, 7 hand, 10, 12 and a hand, 15 here, going to be 117 and a half. I'm going to be 117, I'm going to be 118, going to be 119, going to be 20, 20, I'm going to be 120, and 121, going to be 121, 120. Now 121, I'm going to be 121, 122, 2, I'm going to be 122, 121, going to be 122, all in all. 121 right here on 31. Here we go. 125. Going to be 125, 125, going to be 126 here, going to be 125, going to be 126, going to be 126. Now 126 here, going to be 125, going to be 126 here, going to be 127, going to be 128, going to be 129, going to be 130, going to be 131, going to be 131. Now 132, 133, going to be 134, going to be 133, going to be sold her to you 133, 7 on 3, 7 on 3. And here, be 115 here, be 116. Going to be 116 here, going to be 116, going to be 116, 117, going to be 118, going to be 119, going to be 120, going to be 120, 20, 121, going to be 122, 2, going to be 123, going to be 124, now 124, 124, 3 now 4, all in, all done, 123, 7 on 3. Buck 30 here. 888. Be 125, 5, 5. Be 125, 5, 5. Be 122. Now 3. Now 3 here. Be 123, 3, 3. 4. Be 125. Be 126 here. Be 127. Be 128. Be 129. Be 30 here. Be 130 and 131. 131. You say that there. And then be 132. Be 132. 2, 2, 2. 131. Gonna be 132. 2, 2. Sold her to you 131. Put it on. 14 by 3 here, a little bit, be 125, 5, 125, 5, gonna be 125. Now 6 here, gonna be 127, 128, gonna be 129, gonna be 131, 1, gonna be 132. Now 3, now 134, 135. 135, 5, gonna be 136 here, 135, gonna be 136 here, gonna be 137, gonna be 137, 7, gonna be 138 here, 130, gonna be 138, 8, 8, all in, all done, 137 right there, 7 on 3, 7 on 3, a little bit. 122, 2, 2, 122, 122, 120, 20, 15, 16, 17, 17, be 18, now 19, 120, gonna be 121, gonna be 121, be 122, gonna be 123, gonna be 124, gonna be 125, 126, gonna be 127, now 8, now 9 here, gonna be 129, 9, gonna be 130 here, gonna be 131, gonna be 131, 130 here, gonna be 131, sold her 130, 14 on 3. Heifer. Buck 45. Be 145, be 146 here, be 146 here, 146 here, where 147. Be 148, 88, 148, 147, 55, 156, be 156, 65, 136, 170, now gonna be 131, gonna be 132, 22, 75, gonna be 176, gonna be 177. 80 here, gonna be 181, 1, gonna be 181, 1, 180 here, gonna be 181, gonna be 182, 2, 2, gonna be 182, 183, gonna be 183, gonna be 184, gonna be 184, 4, 4, 190, gonna be 191, 191, and 1 here, gonna be 191, 1, 1, gonna be 190 here, gonna be 191, 1, 1, 190 here, gonna be 191, 190 here, gonna be sold to you 190. Put it on 14 on 55, 14 on 55. Buck 20 here, white, nice jersey here, 120, 120, 20, 15, 15, 115 here. 115, be 115, 16, be 116, 15, 16, 117, 118, 119, be 119 here, gonna be 120, be 120, 19, be 120, 119, be 120, now 121, 1, gonna be 121, now 122, 123, be 123, 3, 3, gonna be 124, 4, 4, gonna be 120, be 124, gonna be 125, 5, 5, 6 here, now 7, 127, 8, 8, 8, 8, gonna be 127. 127, put it on 7-3, 127, 7-3, hey, 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 buck 20 here, 120, 120, 120, now 20 here, nice slick cow there, 120, 20. Thank you. A little bit of 121, a little bit of 121. Now one here, a little bit of 122, a little bit of 123, a little bit of 124, a little bit of 125, 6 here, a little bit of 127, gonna be 128. 129, 129, 129, 129, 99, all in, all done, sold at 128, 7 on 3, 7 on 3. Buck 35, a little bit of 135, 5, 5, a little bit of 135, 5, 5, a little bit of 135, 5, 5, how about 32, 32, 3, now 30, a little bit of 133, 3, 3, a little bit of 134, 4, 4, a little bit of 135, a little bit of 136 here, a little bit of 137, and 138, a little bit of 140, a little bit of 141, now 141, 140, a little bit of 141, 1, solar 140 right there, sorry, solar 147 straight. Buck 30 here, 130, 130, 30, 130, 130, 130, 130, 30, 30, 128, 8, 8, 128, 129, 9, 9, 129, 30, 130. 132, 132, 133, now 133, going to be 135, 5, 5, 136 here, going to be 137, 137, going to be 138, going to be 139, 9, 9, going to be 139, 139, 139, 139, going to be 140, going to be 140, 1, 1, 1, going to be 2, 2, 2, going to be 142, 141, going to be 142, 141, going to be 142, 2, 2, all in, all done. I'm right here, sold at 141, 14 on 55 again. 3, 14 on 3. Hey, a little bit of 125, 5, a little bit of 126 here, a little bit of 125, a little bit of 126 here, a little bit of 125, a little bit of 126, a little bit of 127, going to be 129, 99, a little bit 30. Now one, a little bit of 132, 2, 2, a little bit of 133, a little bit of 134, a little bit of 134, 4, 4, 33, a little bit of 134, all in, all done, 34, a little bit of 135, 5, a little bit of 136 here, going to be 137. Now 137, going to be 138. Sold her to you 137. 7 on 3, 7 on 3. Welcome in, guys. Hey, where's all these heifers hiding at? Here's a little bit of 150 here, a little bit of 150, 50, 50, a little bit of 140, 140 here, a little bit of 135, a little bit of 135, a little bit of 135, a little bit of 135. Now 6 here, a little bit of 137, a little bit of 138, a little bit of 139, 9, 40. Now 40, now look at 131 with that. 45, a little bit of 146 here, gonna be look at 147, 7, 7, 7, 50, 50, 50, 50, and a little bit of 151, 1, 1, gonna be 155, 156, 156, and a little bit of 160 here, and a little bit of 131, 1, 1, a little bit of 130, gonna be 131, 1, 1, gonna be 161, 160 here, 161, a little bit of 160, all in, all done, sold at 160, 14 on 55X, pinning with the 55s, please, thank you. Here we go. A little bit of 130 here. A little bit of 130, 30, 30. A little bit of 128, 8, 8. A little bit of 128, 8, 8. About 6. 126 here. A little bit of 120. A little bit of full cow. A little bit of 118, a little bit of 118, 115, 115. A little bit of 116. A little bit of 16. A little bit of 17. A little bit of 118. A little bit of 19. Going to be 120. Now 122. A little bit of 123. A little bit of 124. A little bit of 124. A little bit of 123, a little bit of 124, going to be 125, 5, 126 here, now 126 here, one little bit of 126 here, 125, a little bit of 126 here, going to be 127, 7, a little bit of 127 here, 126 and a half, a little bit of 127, now 127, 6 and a half, a little bit of 127, 7, 7, sold her 126 and a half, 7 straight. Buck 20 here, a little bit of 20, 20, a little bit of 110, 10, a little bit of 110, 110, a little bit of 185 cents here, going to be 85, now 87 and a half, 85. 87, I'm going to be 90 here, I'm going to be 92 and a half, I'm going to be 92 and a half, I'm going to be 95, 5, I'm going to be 97 and a half, a little bit of 97 and a half, $1, now 101, a little bit of 102, a little bit 103, I'm going to be 104, a little bit of 105, I'm going to be 116, I'm going to be 107, I'm going to be 8, who'd be 9, now 10, I'm going to be 11, a little bit of 12, I'm going to be 112, 12, 12, 111, now 12 where, and then I'm going to be 111, who'd be 12, 12, 12, told her 111 on 14 on 4X, 3X, 14, 3X. Buck 22, a little bit of 122, 2, 2, a little bit of 122, 2. 122, 120, 120, 120, 120, 15, 115, 112 and a half, 112 and a half, 112 and a half, there, 15, 112 and a half, 15 here, 15, 117 and a half, 116, 17, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 124, 125, 6 here, now 126 here, 126 here, 127, 126 here, one sold her to you, 126 right there, 73, 126, 73. She's in. 120. 125, 126, 127, 127, 128, 129, now 30, now 30. 132, 133, 134, 135, 136 here, going to be 137, 137 here, going to be 138, 139, 99, 139, 99, 140 here, going to be 140, all in all done, sold her 139, put it on 73, 73. Buck 35 here. Be 135, 135, 28, be 129, be 129 here, 28, 29, 28, 29. Now 30, now 31, going to be 131, 1. Be 132, be 132, be 133, be 134, be 135, 5, be 134. Get sold her to you 134. Put it on 7, 3, 7, 3. Here we go. Be 135, 5, be 135, 5, 35, 135, nice count. Be 32, be 132, 2, 2, be 130, 130, 130, be 130, be 128, be 126 here, be 126, 120, 120, be 120, 20, be 15, 15, be 115. Buck 10, be 110, be 112 and a half, be 10, be 12 and a half, be 112 and a half, 112 and a half, 111, be 112, be 113, be 14, be 114, 115, 116, here, be 117, be 118, be 18, 119, be 120, now 121, 122, be 123, be 134, be 125, 6 here, be 125, 25 and a half, 126 here, be 125 and a half, be 26, sold her 125 and a half over there, 7-3, 7-3. Buck 22, 120, 122, now 3, 124, 124, going to be 125, 6 here, going to be 127, going to be 128 here, going to be 129, going to be 130, now 1, 2, going to be 133, 3, 3, going to be 134, going to be 135, going to be 136 here, going to be 137, 7, 7, going to be 136 here, going to be 137, now 130, going to be 139, 9, 9, 38, sold it to you 138, 7, 3, 138, 7, 3. 125, 5, 125, 5, 125. Now 6 here, be 126 here, be 125. 6 here, 127. Now 127, 128, one a little bit, be 129, gonna be 130, be 30, 30, 30, 129, 30. Sold her 129 right there. Put it on 7-3, 129, 7-3. Buck 35. There he is. Welcome in. 135, 5, 132, 2, 2. 132, 2, 2. We've been selling them in the buck 40s all the whole time here, Alan. 132. You say that. Could be 133, could be 133, 33, could be 132, could be 133, now 134, 135, could be 135, could be 136, could be 137, 77, could be 138, 88, could be 139, 99, 138, could be 139 here, sold her to you 138, 73, 138, 73. Ooh, she likes you. Buck 20, be 120, be 120, be 15, now 16, now 16, 16, be 117, be 118, be 120, 122, 33, be 124, be 125, 6, be 127, be 128, 129, 129, 129, be 129, 99, be 129, sold her to you 128, 14 on. 3, 14 on 3. Buck 30 here. Be 131. 131 here. 135. 136 here, gonna be 136. 135, then I'm gonna 6 here, then I'm gonna be 137, then I'm gonna be 137, gonna be 138, 88, then I'm gonna be 138, gonna be 139 here, gonna be 140, 141, 142, then I'm gonna be 142. 2, lightweight cow here, a little bit, 142, 2, 41, it'll be 142, 142, all in, all done, sold at 141, 14 on 3, 14 on 3. Buck 30 here, be 130, be 128, be 128. Be 122, 122. Now 3 here, be 123, be 123, 124, gonna be 125, gonna be 126 here, gonna be 126 here, 125, gonna be 126, 125, 6, 125, gonna be 126 here, all in, all done, 125, 14 on. Put it on 2, 14 2. $1 here, be 1. Be 85 and here, 85. Now 87 and a half. 85, 87 and a half, 85, 87 and a half, 86 here, gonna be 87, gonna be 88. Gonna be 90 here, gonna be 91, now 2, now 3, now 94, gonna be 94, 4, 4, 4, gonna be 95, gonna be 96 here, gonna be 97, gonna be 90, gonna be 99, 98, gonna be 99, 98, gonna be 99, all sold it to you 98, 14 on, what do you want to do there? 4, 14 on 4. Buck 35, be 132, 2, 2, be 132, 2, 2, be 130, 130, 130 here, be 128, be 129, 99, be 129, 99, be 129, gonna be 130 here, gonna be 132, now 3, now 34, be 134, 4, 4, gonna be 133, gonna be 134, 133, gonna be 134, all in, all done. Sold it to you 133, put it on, 14 by 3, 14 on 3. Have a good one, Todd. Hey, be 130 here, be 131, 1, be 131, 1, be 131, be 131, 130 here, gonna be 131. You like her more? What do you want to do here? 135, 5, be 136 here, 135. Now 6, 135, be 136 here, all in, all done. Sold her 135, 14 on. 14 on 3, you betcha, thank you. Hey, here, be 110, 10, 10, 10, 10, 110, 110 here, be 110, 10, who'd be 10. $1 here, it'll be 101, it'll be 102, gonna be 103, gonna be 104, it'll be 105, gonna be 60, gonna be 107, gonna be 108, now 9, now 11, gonna be 12, it'll be 113, gonna be 114, gonna be 15, 116, 117, it'll be 118, 117, or 16, 117, it'll be 116, gonna be 117, all in on the 16, 116, your way, 14 on 3X. Probably. Let's see what she weighs, Junior, huh? Let's get that started today, huh? Somebody let that boar hog in the ring today. Oh. Come on. Yeah, no kidding. 800. 85 cents here, a little bit, 85, 65 here, 50 cents here, 50. Now 50, 50, 50, 35 cents down, 40, 42 to hand, 45, 47, 47, 50, 50, 50, 52 to hand, 50, 50, 52 and a half, 52 to 55, 5, look at be 55, 5, look at be 55, 52 to hang, gonna be 55, 57 and a half, now 60, now 60, look at be 52 to hang, gonna be 35, 5, gonna be 35, 5, 35, 37 and 77 and a half, now 70 here, gonna be 70, now 72 and a half, now 75, look at be 75, gonna be 77 and a half, gonna be 80, now 82 to hang, gonna be 85, gonna be 87 and a half, 87 and a half, 87 and a half, now 90, now 92 and a half, now 95, look at be 97 and a half, gonna be $1 here, gonna be 102 to hang, gonna be 102, gonna be 102. 5, gonna be 2.5, 105. Now 7.5. Now 7.5. That'll be 107. Gonna be 110, 10, 10. That'll be 112. And that'll be 112 and a half. 110. But 11 there, Blake. 111. 111 here. That'll be 111, 110. That'll be 111, 110. That'll be 111. Sold her to you 110, 14 on 4x, 3x. Okay, we'll do that. 3x. Okay. You hear that? You get another shot at her on Wednesday, Blake. We hit Buttleby here. There we go. 128, 129, 29, 20, gonna be 129, 99, gonna be 128, now 9, now 9, 120, gonna be 129, 99, gonna be 128, gonna be 129, all in, all done. What are you thinking? 136 here, gonna be 136 here, 135 and a half, gonna be 136, gonna be 136. 138 and a half, and gonna be 138 and 138 and a half, gonna be 139, 139 and a half, 139 and a half, gonna be 139 and a half, gonna be 140, gonna be 149, gonna be half, gonna be 149, gonna be 141, now 141 and a half, gonna be 141 and a half, gonna be 142, gonna be 142 and a half, gonna be 142 and a half, gonna be 142 and a half, 42 here, gonna be 142 and a half, 142 and a half, 142, gonna be 142 and a half, all in all done. Sold her 142, put it on 14 on 3. Buck 25. Be 125. Be 125. 5. Be 122. 2. Be 120. 1. Buck 22, a little bit be 122, 2, be 122, 2, be 120, now 20, now 15, a little bit be 115 here, a little bit be 110, 10, 10, a little bit be $1, a little bit be 1, 1, 1, a little bit be 1, 1, 1, a little bit be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, a little bit be 1, a little bit be 85, a little bit be 85, 87, a little bit be 85, gonna be 87 and a half, 87 and a half, 85, a little bit be 87 and a little bit 90 here, a little bit be 92 and a half, gonna be 95, gonna be 97 and a half, gonna be 1, gonna be 2 and a half, gonna be 105, gonna be 107 and a half, here 6, now 7, now 8 here, a little bit gonna be 109, a little bit gonna be 10, 10, gonna be 111, a little bit 12, 12, gonna be 113, gonna be 14, 115 here, gonna be 16, 115, 16, 1 here, 16, 17, all in, all done, sold her 116, put it on 14 on 3x, 14 on 3x. How about buck 35? 135. Be 136 here. Be 135. Be 136 here. Be 136 here. 136 here. Be 136. Now 7. Now 130. Then be 130. Be 138. Gonna be 139. 38. 38 and a half. Gonna be 139. Gonna be 139 and a half. And gonna be 139 and a half here. Gonna be 139. Gonna be 139 and a half. Sold her 139. Put it on 14 on 3. 14 on 3. Thank you. Here we go. Buck 40 here. Be 140. Be 140. 140. Big. Be 130. Be 138. 88. Be 130. Be 138. Be 135. 135. 135 here. Be 136 here. Be 136 here. Be 136. 135. Be 136 here. Be 136. Let's catch a weight on her. You betcha. Ripping cow here. $136 here, be 137, be 136 here, be 137, 7, be 136 here. Sold her to you 136, 14 on. You want to put it on special number? 14 on 6, 14 on 6. Thank you. To the what? I don't know. I told Shorty to go back there and mix them all up. Here we go. Be 110. Be 110, 10, 10. Be $1. Be 1, 87 and a half, 87, be 87 and a half, then we're going to be 90 here, and be 92 to hand, then we're be 92 and a half, then we're going to be 95, going to be 90. Now 97 and a half here, and going to be 97, then going to be 98 here, and going to be 98 here, and going to be 99, going to be $1 here, and going to be 101. Now 102, 3, 3, and going to be 104, then going to be 105, going to be 106 here, and going to be 107, who to be 108, going to be 109, now 10, now 11, now 12, then going to be 113, then going to be 114, going to be 115, 16 here, going to be 117, 116, 117, all in, all done, sold, or 116, 14 on 3X. Buck 10 here. Be 110 now. A little bit be 111. 111. 111. Then gonna be 112. Be 113. 14, 15, 116, 117, gonna be 118, 119, gonna be 20, now 121, gonna be 122, gonna be 123, gonna be 124, gonna be 125, 6 here, 127, 8, now 129, gonna be 130, gonna be 131, 132, gonna be 133, now 4, 133, gonna be 134, 4, 4, 33, 34, all in, all done, sold, 133, 14 on 3X, 3, 14 on 3. Buck 30 here. Be 125, 5, be 125, be 122, 122, be 122, 122, 2, be 122, 2, be 121, 121, be 121, now 1, now 1, now 1 here, be 122, 2, be 123, be 124, be 125, 6 here, be 125, be 126 here. 125, gonna be 126, holder 125, 14 on 3, 14 on 3. Probably quite a few. Oh, 42, not bad. Could have been 65, right? Here we go. Be 115 here, be 115, be 110. 110, 110, 110. That'll be 111. That'll be 110. You bidding back there, Glenn? You're 111. You're 111. 10 here. That'll be 111. 112. 113. That'll be 113. Gonna be 114. Gonna be 115. 15. Gonna be 116 here. Gonna be 117. 117. Gonna be 118. 119. 119. Gonna be 119. Gonna be 120. Gonna be 118. Gonna be 20. 20. 20. 20. Sold her 119. 14 on 3. Buck 25. Be 125. Gonna be 126 here. Gonna be 126 here. 125. Gonna be 126 here. 125. Gonna be 120. Gonna be 126. 131. Gonna be 131. 131. Gonna be 132, 2, 35, gonna be 136 here, 35 and a half, gonna be 136 here, gonna be 136 and a half, gonna be 136 and a half, 137 and a half here, gonna be 137 and a half, gonna be 138, 8, gonna be 138 and a half, gonna be 138 and a half, gonna be 138 and a half, sold her 138, 14 on 3, 14 on 3. Be 115 here. Be 115. Be 115. Be 112. 112. 110. 10. 10. Be 110. 10. 5, 5, be 105, be 106 here. Now 6 here, be 106 here, 105, be 106 here, be 105. Now 6 here, be 105, be 106 where, be 105, be 106. All in, all done. Sold her 105, 31, 105, put it like a be 31. Buck 15 here. 15, 15, be 115, be 115 here. Be 110, 110, 10, 10, be 110, 110, 10, 10, not too bad. Be 110, be 110, 10, 10. 105, 105, 106, 106, 106, gonna be 107, now 108, 109, gonna be 110, 10, 10, gonna be 111, gonna be 12, gonna be 113, gonna be 114, 115, gonna be 116 here, gonna be 117, now 18, 119, 118, gonna be 119, all in, all done, sold her to you, 118, 14 on 3X, 14 on 3X. She gonna make 9, Denise? Or is she looking like an 875? Barely 800 pounds. 85 cents here. 85, 85, 85, 85, gonna be 65. 50 here. Thank you. 52 and a half. 52 and a half. Gonna be 55, gonna be 57 and a half. Now 60. Now 62 and a half. Gonna be 65, 67 and a half. Gonna be 70 here. 67 and a half. Gonna be 70. 67 and a half, 70, 72 and a half. 72 and a half. 71, 1, 1. A little bit gonna be 71, 1, 1. She's a good one. A little bit gonna be 71, 70 here. Now 71, 70 here. 71. 70 here, 71, all in, all done. 7 cents, 14 on 3, 14 on 4, 14 on 4. 65, 50 cents here, 50, gonna be 50 right there. Now it'll be 52 and a half, gonna be 55, 5, gonna be 57 and a half. Now 60, now 60 here, gonna be 52 and a half, gonna be 55, 5, gonna be 57 and a half, 57 and a half, 55, gonna be 56, 66 here, gonna be 87, 66 here, gonna be 87, all in, all done. 66, put it on 14 on 4, 14 on 4. She's a dandy. Buck 20 here, gonna be 120, gonna be 120, gonna be 121, 122, 22, gonna be 122, 22, now 123, 124, gonna be 125, 5, gonna be 126, 127, gonna be 128 here, gonna be 128, 127 and 8, all in, all done, all in, all done, 127, 14 on 3. Mhm. Buck 10 here, gonna be 112 and a half, gonna be 10, gonna be 112. Be 110, be 112 and a half, be 112 and a half, 115, be 117 and a half, be 117 and a half, gonna be 120, be 121, now 122, 3, gonna be 123, 125, gonna be 126 here, gonna be 127, 7, gonna be 128, gonna be 129, now 30, 129, gonna be 30, 30, 30, 129, gonna be 30, all in, all done, sold her 129, 14 on 3, 14 on 3. Do I dare? Do I dare? No, don't put soap in it. $1 here. Be 85 cents here, 87 and a half, 85, 87 and a half, gonna be 90. Now 92 and a half, 92 and be 91, 1, 92, 2, gonna be 93, gonna be 94, gonna be 95, gonna be 96, gonna be 97, gonna be 98, 99, gonna be $1 and 101. Now 101, 101, gonna be 102, gonna be 103, gonna be 104. 5, 6 here, gonna be 107, gonna be 108 here, gonna be 109 now, gonna be 110 and 11 and 12 and 13, gonna be 114, gonna be 15, 116, 117, gonna be 117, 116, gonna be 117, 18 here, gonna be 18 here, all in, all done, sold her 117, 14 on, what's that one up, 3X, 14 on 3X, here's a dandy little jersey here. Buck 20, spin around here. Oh yeah. Buck 15, thank you. 115, 110, 110, who did it be 110? $1 here, $1 there, 101, 101 here, gonna be 102. Now 2, 101 gonna be 102, 2, 2, then gonna be 103, then gonna be 110, 10, gonna be 11, gonna be 12, 12, gonna be 112, 15, 16, 117, 120, gonna be 121, gonna be 122, 22, gonna be 123, then gonna be 124, gonna be 125, 5, 5, 126 here, then 127, 7, gonna be 128, 129, gonna be 130, now 1, now 32, gonna be 133, 132, gonna be 133, all in, all done, 132, put it on 14 on 3, thank you. Buck 35 here. 135, 5, 5. Yeah, that too, right? 135, 136 here. 135, 135, gonna be 136 here, 135, gonna be 136 here, gonna be 136 now, 137, now 138, gonna be 138, gonna be 139, then gonna be 140, gonna be 141, 140 and a half, gonna be 141 and a half here, gonna be 142 and a half, now 43, gonna be 143 and a half, and gonna be 143 and a half, gonna be 144, 4, gonna be 144 and a half, gonna be 145, 5, 5, now 45 and a half, gonna be 46 here, gonna be 145 and a half, gonna be 46, and Holsteins 145 and a half, your way 7. 7 straight, yep. Here you go, Blake. Nice effort. Here we go again. Let's start her out high this time. 180 here. 180. 165. 165. 37 and a half, 35, 137 and a half, gonna be 170, gonna be 170, 180, gonna be 182 and a half, gonna be 180, gonna be 182 and a half, gonna be 185, 5, 5, 185 here, gonna be 187 and a half, 187 and a half, gonna be 190, gonna be 192 and a half, gonna be 192 and a half, 191, 1, anybody can be 191, gonna be 191, gonna be 191, 1, all in, all done. Solder 190, 14 on, 55. 135, 130, 131, 131 here, 131, 132, now 132, now 133, gonna be 134, gonna be 135, 6 gonna be 137, 138, 137, gonna be 137 and a half, gonna be 138, 138 and a half, gonna be 138 and a half, now 139, gonna be 139 and a half, gonna be 140, gonna be 140 and a half, gonna be 141 and a half, gonna be 142, 22, gonna be 142 and a half, now 143, gonna be 143 and a half, gonna be 144, 43 and a half, now 4 solder to you, 143 and a half on 7 straight. How about a buck 20 here? 121, 121, 121, gonna be 122, 22, gonna be 123, gonna be 124, gonna be 125, gonna be 125, 5, gonna be 126 here, gonna be 127, now 128, 120, then gonna be 128, 8, you bought her 127, put it on 14 on 3. I'll keep them coming here like this here. 140, 140 here. 140. We did it. Now 141. 141, 1, now 1 here. 141, 1, 142, 2, 2. 141, 141 and a half. 142, gonna be 142 and a half. Gonna be 143, 143 and a half. 143 and a half. Gonna be 144. Now 144. Gonna be half. 44. Gonna be 144 and a half. All in, all done. Sold it to you. 144. 14 on. Keep it on the threes. 14 on 3, thank you. Buck 30 here. 131, 131, 131, 131, now 2, now 130, I'm gonna be 133, I'm gonna be 134, now 135, I'm gonna be 136 here, 135, I'm gonna be 136 here, 135, I'm gonna be 136, all in, all done, sold it to you, 135, put it on 14 on 3, 14 on 3. Buck 30 here. Be 130. Be 131. Be 131. 132. 2. Gonna be 132. 131. 2. 130. Gonna be 132. Where? Gonna be 132. 2. All in, all done. Solder 131 right over there. Put it on 14 on 3. Got a little sawdust stuck in your door over there, right where the hinge is. Yeah. Hey, Shorty. In the door jamb, you gotta scrape it off the wall about that far up the yeah. Oh, buck 20 here. Gonna be 121, one. Gonna be 121, 1. Gonna be 121. 121, 125, gonna be 126 here, gonna be 126, gonna be 127, gonna be 127, 130, gonna be 131, 1, 38, 139, gonna be 139, 99, 138, gonna be 139, 99, gonna be 139, 140 here, gonna be 140, 40, 40, 139, gonna be 140. You bought her 139, put it on 14 on 3. Look what she's doing there, Shorty. She in the right spot? Heads up, heads up. Oh, here's my coffee. I did, but I forgot. Oh, they traded her out. Not, nope. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Don't make me come down there. Are they getting it, Alan? The pocket knife comes in handy. There it is. There it is. $1 here. $1 here. 85, 85 cents. 85. Gonna be 65 now here. It'll be 35. Now 87. 85. 7 gonna be $90 now. 102 and a half. 102 and a half. Gonna be 101. Gonna be 102. 110. Gonna be 111 here. Gonna be 110 now. 11. 110. Gonna be 11. 110. Gonna be 111 where? Gonna be 111 where? All in, all done. Sold her 110. 14 on. 14 on 4. She was nice. The best sell. This is the best sale barn on the West Coast right here. Best sale barn on the West Coast. Here we go. What do you want to do here? 135. Gonna be 136 here. 136 here. Gonna be 137. 137. 138. Gonna be 138. Gonna be 139. Gonna be 140 here. Gonna be 141. Gonna be 142. Gonna be 143. Gonna be 142. Gonna be 143. All in, all done. You bought her 142. Put it on 3. Enum Claw is a close second place. Don't worry, buddy. I gotta be careful of what I'm saying. Right, that too, yeah. Here we go. Look at her here. 120. 110. 20 now. 121. Gonna be 121. Now 121. 122. Gonna be 123. Gonna be 125. Gonna be 126 here. Gonna be 127. 130. Gonna be 131. Gonna be 132. 133. Now 134. 5. Gonna be 136. Gonna be 137. 136. Gonna be 137. Sold her 136. 14 on 3. X. 3. 14 on 3. 50 cents here. 50, 35, 5, 5, gonna be 35, gonna be one, gotta be 20. Now 22 and a half, gonna be 25, gonna be 27, gonna be 30, 30, 30, and then gonna be 32 and a half, gonna be 35, 37 and a half, 37 and a half. 45, and then gonna be 47 and a half, gonna be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, and 52 and a half. 60, and I'm gonna be 52 and a half, city here, gonna be 52 and a half, 52 and a half, city here, 52 and a half, all in, all done, your way, 60 on 14, sold it to you, 60, 14 on 4, 14 on 4. Buck 38 here, 139. Gonna be 139, 99, gonna be 139, 99, 30, gonna be 139, gonna be 140, gonna be 141, gonna be 142, 43, 3, gonna be 144, 140, gonna be 144, 44, 43, gonna be 144, 44, 143, sold it to you on 14 by 3, 14 by 3, we'll get there. Buck 20 here, 120, 110, 10, 110, 10, 10, 110, 105, $1 only here, 85, 85, 85, 85, 6. 67 and 85 gonna be 87 gonna be 72 and a half. Now 75 77 gonna be 80 82 and gonna be 85 87 gonna be 90 92 and gonna be 95 97 gonna be 1. Now 102 and gonna be 105 7 and a half 7 and a half 76 gonna be 106 here gonna be 107 gonna be 108 here gonna be 109. Now 10 now 11 gonna be 110 gonna be 111 here 110 gonna be 111 110 gonna be 11 all in all done you butter 110 sold 110 14 by 4 3x 14 on 3x. Buck 30 here, gonna be 131, gonna be 132, 133, gonna be 135, 36 here, gonna be 137, gonna be 138, gonna be 139, now 141, gonna be 142, gonna be 143, gonna be 144, 43, gonna be 144, all in, all done. Sold her 143 on 14 by 3. Eighty-five, five, five, a little bit, 85, 85, 85, a little bit, 85, 5, 5, a little bit, 85, 85, 85. Now 67 and a half, 70, 72, and a little bit, 75, gonna be 77 and a half, gonna be 80, gonna be 82 and a half, 80, a little bit, 85, 87 and a half, 87 gonna be 99, 92, and a little bit, gonna be 95, gonna be 97 and a half, gonna be 102 and a half, gonna be 102 and a half, 105, 107 and a half. 106 here, gonna be 107, gonna be 108, gonna be 109, gonna be 110, gonna be 11, gonna be 12, 113, gonna be 114, 115, 114, 115, 114, 115. Sold her 114, 14 on 3x, 14 on 3x. Buck 20 here, a little bit, gonna be 120, a little bit, gonna be 120, a little bit, gonna be 120, 20 here, a little bit, gonna be 120. 120, good jersey, a little bit, gonna be 115 here, a little bit, gonna be 15 and go here, a little bit, gonna be 110, 10, a little bit, gonna be 110, and gonna be 10. Now 10, 110, 110, 110, 110, 10, 10, 10, 10. 110, 110, one little bit could be 105, 5, 5, little bit could be 105 here, little bit could be 105, 5, 5, could be $1. $1 here, little bit could be $1 here, little bit could be 85 cents on it, could be 87 and a half, could be 90, little bit could be 92 and a half, could be 92 and a half at 95. 95, gonna be 97 and a half. 97 and a half, gonna be 96 here, gonna be 97, gonna be 98 here, gonna be 99, gonna be $1, and 101, gonna be 102, 22, gonna be 103, gonna be 104, 105, 106 here, gonna be 107, 108 here, gonna be 109, 110, 110, gonna be 111, 112, gonna be 112, 12, gonna be 112, 111, gonna be 112. 112, all 12, 13, a little bit be 113, gonna be 114, gonna be 115, 15, 15, 15, sold her 114 right there. 14 on 3x, 46x. Here we go. A little bit gonna be 110, 10, 10, a little bit gonna be 110. Junior your way here. A little bit gonna be 110, 10, 10. $1 here. Gonna be 85 cents on it. That'll be 87 and that'll be 85. That'll be 87 and gonna be 90 here. That'll be 90, 92 and gonna be 95. Gonna be 97 and gonna be 1. 97 and gonna be 1, 1, 1. All in, all done. Sold her to you. 97 and a half. 14 on 3. 14 on 4. One ten, 110, 10, 10, 105, 105, 5, 5, $1. Let's get her up Junior's way. Yeah, she likes to take right-hand turns. Opposite of NASCAR. We'll see her walk out. $85, 5, a little bit, 50 here, a little bit, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 35, 5, a little bit, 35, 37 and a half, a little bit, 40, 40, 40, 37 and a half, a little bit, 40 here, 42 and a half, now 45, gonna be a little bit, 47 and a half, 47 and a half, 45, 46 here, gonna be 47 here, a little bit, 48 here, gonna be 49, now 50, now 50 here, a little bit, 51, a little bit, 52, 2, 2, 51, gonna be 52, 2, 2, a little bit, 53, gonna be 54, 55, 5, 54, 55, 54, 55, where, a little bit, 55, 5, 5, 5, 5, sold her, put it on 14 on 4. Buck 22, a little bit, 2, 2, 123, 3, a little bit, 123, 20, a little bit, 123 here, and 22, now 3, 22, 3, yes sir, a little bit, 124, a little bit, 124, gonna be 126 here, gonna be 127, now 128, 120, a little bit, gonna be 129, gonna be 30, gonna be 131, gonna be 132, 2, 2, a little bit, 132, gonna be 133 here, gonna be 132, now sold her to you, 173, 132, 73. There we go, guys. Buck 35, 135, 5, 135, 5, 135, 136 here, here we go, 135, 136 here, 135, 136 here, 135, 136, 136 here, all in, all done, sold her 135, 73, 135, 73, thank you. Here comes the rain back. $0.85 here. 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, right there. Now 52 and a half. 52 and a half. 55, 5, 5, going to be 57 and a half. 55, 57 and a half. Now 60. Now 62 and a half. Just a little runny nose there. 52 and a half. 51, going to be 52. Now 63. Now 64, going to be 35, 36, 37, going to be 38, 39. Now 70. Now 1. Now 2. Now 3. Going to be 74. Going to be 75. 5, going to be 76 here. 75, going to be 76 here. 75, going to be 76 here. 75, 76, all in, all done. Sold her 75, 14 on 4, 14 on 4. Ooh. $65 here, 35, 5, 5, 35. Now 70 here, 70 here, going to be 75, 5, going to be 80, going to be 80, 80, 80, a little bit 80 here, going to be 75, 77 and a half, going to be 80, going to be 82 and a half, going to be 82 and a half, going to be 85, going to be 87 and a half, now 90, now 92 and a half, going to be 95, 97 and a half, going to be 1, and 2 and a half, going to be 105, going to be 7 and a half, 110, 10, going to be 12 and a half, 111, 112, going to be 112, 13, 114, 115, 116, 15, going to be 16, 15, going to be 16, sold her 115, 14 on 4, 14 on 4. How many we got left, Alan? Way better than that. 9. Only 9 to go. Yeah. How'd that happen? Hey, 85 85, then it'll be 87 and a half, it'll be 81, then it'll be 87 and a half, 85, gonna be 87 and a half, 85, then it'll be 87 and a half, gonna be 90, then it'll be 90, now 92 and a half, gonna be 92 and a half, 91, 92, now 93, and it'll be 94, gonna be 95, 95, 96, here, gonna be 97, and it'll be 97, gonna be 98, gonna be 99, now $1. Now 101, 102, gonna be 102, 22, 101, gonna be 102, 22, 101, gonna be 102, you bought her 101, 14 on 4. Here we go. Buck 35, 130, 130, 125, 122, gonna be 120, gonna be 15 here, gonna be 110, 10, gonna be $1 here, gonna be 111, gonna be 85, 85, gonna be 85, 55, gonna be 85, 65. Here, gonna be 50, 50, 50, gonna be 50 right there, gonna be 52 and a half, 52 and a half, gonna be 55, gonna be 55, 57 and a half, now 60, now 62 and a half, gonna be 75, 77 and a half, gonna be 70 here, gonna be 72 and a half, gonna be 75, 70. Now 80 here, 77 and a half, gonna be 80, 80, 77 and a half, gonna be 80, all in, all done, you bought her 77 and a half, 203 straight, 77 and a half, 203 straight. Ooh, we got a hunchback here, easy. Not too fast here. Be 110, 10, 10, be 85, be 85, that's on her. 60 here, be 50, 50, 50, be 50, 50, 50, 25, 20. 21, then I'm going to be 27 and a half, 27 and a half, now 30, and then I'm going to be 32 and a half, then I'm going to be 35, I'm going to be 37 and a half, now 42 and a half, going to be 45, going to be 47 and a half, 47 and a half, going to be 50, 50, 50, 50, and 52 and a half, going to be 55, 55, 57 and a half, now 60 here, then I'm going to be 52 and a half, going to be 35, 55, 32 and a half, going to be 35, 32 and a half, going to be 35, 55, sold her, 62 and a half, 203 straight. Good count, good count. Be 125, be 125, be 125, 122, buck 20 here. Be 120, be 120, gonna be 15, 15, gonna be 115, 115, 110, 10, 10, gonna be $1. $1. She's worth that here. That'll be $1. 2 and a half. Now 2 and a half. It'll be 2 and a half. It'll be 1. It'll be 2 and a half. It'll be 105. It'll be 107 and a half here. It'll be 107 and a half. 110. Now 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 15. It'll be 117 and a half. It'll be 16. It'll be 117. It'll be 118. It'll be 119. It'll be 120. Now 122. 123. It'll be 122. It'll be 123. 23. 22. 23. All in, all done. Sold her 122. 14 on 3. Buck 10 here. Be 110, 10. Be 110, 10. You're right. 85, 85. 85, 5, 5, 85, 65, 5, 5, 85, 50 cents. Kevin, 50 cents here. Half, got a big brisket, 50 here, gonna be 52 and a half, 50 here, gonna be 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 51, 52 and a half, 55, 57 and a half, gonna be 57 and a half, gonna be 50 here, gonna be 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 51, gonna be 52, 52, 2. Now 63, 64, 65, 55, gonna be 66 here, 67, 68, 69. Now 70, now 71, gonna be 72, gonna be 73, gonna be 74, gonna be 75, gonna be 76 here, gonna be 75, 76 here, 75, gonna be 76, all in, all done. Sold her 75, 14 on 4. 3X. 14 on 5, 14 on 5. Let's see what we're working with here, Junior. Don't you know the old trick, putting 2 cows on the scale at once, right? 50, 50, 50, gonna be 35, 5, 5, 37 and a half, gonna be 40, gonna be 42 and a half, gonna be 45, 5, 5, gonna be 45, 47 and a half, now 50 here, gonna be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 47 and a half, 40, gonna be 49, 99, gonna be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 51, 52, 52, 2, gonna be 53, gonna be 54, 4, 4, gonna be 55, 56 here, gonna be 57, 58, 59, 99, now city here, gonna be 31, city 2, city 3, city 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, city 14 on 3x or 4. 14 on 4. Oh, let's let her stand. Do it. Let her stand up there. Yep, look at that. 10, 10, 10, a little bit, it'll be 10, a little bit, it'll be 12 and a half, a little bit, 10, a little bit, it'll be 12 and a half, and a little bit, it'll be 10, it'll be 11. Now 12, a little bit, it'll be 12, 12, 12, it'll be 12, 12, 11 here, gotta be 12 here, now 13, now 14, it'll be 15, 15, gonna be 16, 17, gonna be 18, who'd have been 19 here, 19, gonna be 20, now 21, 22, it'll be 22, 21, it'll be 22, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, solder, 21, 14 on 4. Oh wow, 14 on 4 at 5x. Did you just show up? Oh, I see what you're saying. And hey, a good one here. I want to look at this one here. Look at her, look at her, look at her. Hey, hey, a little bit of be 130, a little bit of be 125, a little bit of be 125, 5. Yeah, let her stand up there in the corner a minute. It's not on file, I would imagine. Not on file. It says it's not on file. I don't know. $1 here. Be one. 85. 85, gonna be 87, and 85, gonna be 87, and gonna be 90, 92, and gonna be 95, 97, and gonna be 1, now 2, and gonna be 105, gonna be 107, and gonna be 110, 10, gonna be 11, 112, 113, gonna be 114, gonna be 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, gonna be 120, now 121, gonna be 122, 22, 120, gonna be 122, 22, 121, gonna be 122. Solder 121, put it on 14 on. 14 on 3. Yeah, we got late Larry cows here. Oh, is now, yeah. Buck 10, a little bit, be 1, 1, 1, a little bit, 85, 85, 85, 85, a little bit, 65, 5, gonna be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 35, 35, 35, a little bit, 20, 20, 25 cents here. How about 10, 5 here, a little bit, 10, 10, 10, how about 5, 7 and a half, 10, 15. Now 20, now 25, gonna be 25, gonna be 30, 30, 30, 25, 27 and a half here, gonna be 27 and a half, gonna be 30. Now 27 and a half, 30, 30, 30, gonna be 30, and 32 and a half, 32 and a half, 30 here, gonna be 32 and a half, 30 here, gonna be 32 and a half, all in, all done, 30 your way, 14 on, sold, 14 on, 14 on 11. Buck 35, it'll be 136 here, it'll be 130 here, 135, it'll be 136 here, 135, it'll be 136, 136, 135, it'll be 136 here, it'll be 137, it'll be 136, it'll be 137, it'll be 136 here, it'll be 137, all in, all done, all in, sold it to you, 136, 14 on 3, 14 on 3. Thank you. Another good one. Buck 35 here, 135, gonna be 132, 132, it'll be 132, it'll be 130, it'll be 130, it'll be 125, 5, now 125, 120, it'll be 125, it'll be 122, gonna be 123, 33, it'll be 120, it'll be 123 here, gonna be 123, gonna be 124, now 125, it'll be 126 here, gonna be 127, gonna be 128, gonna be 127, gonna be 128, 128, 88, gonna be 127, 128. You bought her 127, put it on 14 on, 14 on 3. 35, a little bit, 35, 20, 20, who'd have been 5, 20, not 22 and a half, 20, gonna be 20, 20, 22 and a half, 21, gonna be 22, 22, gonna be 23, who'd have been 23, 22, 23, gonna be 24, 4, 4, gonna be 25. Now 26 here, gonna be 27. Now 28, gonna be 29, 9, gonna be 28, gonna be 29, 9, gonna be 30, gonna be 31, 1, 1, gonna be 31, 30, 31, gonna be 32. 31-32, all in, all done. Sold it to you at 31-14 on 4. Last one. 50 cents, a little bit, 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 gonna be 50, 50, 50, a little bit, gonna be 35, a little bit, gonna be 37 and a half, a little bit, gonna be 37 and a half, 35, gonna be 37 and a half, 35, 37 and a half. What's that? 36, gonna be 37. 38, 30, gonna be 38, gonna be 39, 99, 30, gonna be 39, 99, 39 here, gonna be 40. Now 40, now 40 here, so I'm gonna be 39, gonna be 40, now 41, gonna be 42, 2, 2, gonna be 42, 2, 2, 42, gonna be 43, 3, 3, gonna be 44. Now 45, 46 here, gonna little bit 46, gonna be 47, 46 here, gonna be 47, all in, all done. Sold it to you 46, 14 on 4. 14 on 4. Thanks everybody for coming in. Catch you back in here on Wednesday. Should have a group of steers coming from Paragu. I'm guessing 600 some pounds, but I'm not sure. Yes, black, definitely black. I got a 390 pound bull calf out there. I'll show you a picture if you want to see it. He's outside already. Pretty much, yeah. No, it's not my job to wean him like that. I'm not doing that. It's on the cow right now, yeah. He'd really be getting sick if I was weaning him out in the mud. Got a pretty good chance on the milk.